What is up, everyone? Ilikadapai here, and I am free. If everything goes according to plan, in a good way, yes, then by the end of the month I will have my bachelor's degree. Let me tell you, like, graduating with a bachelor's degree is sort of a bittersweet. I am having a bittersweet feeling towards it. It's pretty sweet that I will never have to sit in a classroom full of posh, hypocritical, fascist bastards. The kind of people that, you know, have that smug attitude while they're preaching about saving the world, saving the environment, yet they're drinking like $14 cups of latte in a styrofoam cup. But they're, you know, preaching for conservative, you know, being conservative. Just those type of people want to make me beat them with a stick or something. But yeah, being done with school. Well, that's the sweet feeling. The bitter feeling is what I'm looking forward to, like, in the future wise. When I graduated with my associate's degree, you know, it was like, yeah, so many doors are going to be opening for me, and you know, it's cool if they don't, you know, if I can't get a job, then I'll still have, you know, I still have the ability to go back to school. But now that I graduated with the bachelor's degree, the next step would be a master's degree if I decided to go back to school. If I did that, I really don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm still not seeing any of the, you know, opportunity doors opening for me the way I kind of hoped they would. Well, there's, you know, the economy is going down, or is, you know, it's in a slump. Plus, where I am, Tucson, it's not very IT friendly. But yeah, and I really can't go back to school. I don't want to go back to school, because if I do get a master's degree, you know, it'll make me, potentially, because I don't have any work experience, it could make it so that I am overqualified for some jobs and underqualified for other jobs, and, you know, due to the lack of experience. And it, yeah, that's what I was told. But I was told a lot of things that didn't happen. Anyways, as someone who's graduating, I kind of have this feeling of needing to tell other people about my experience-based knowledge, you know, because I'm a college person like that now. I see what I do. Yeah, and my viewpoints towards college is that it's not necessarily a place you go to learn anymore. Colleges and universities, because 90% of the stuff that you learn, you forget. It's just like high school. I mean, you know, I don't think many people know what they did in the third quarter of their senior year. The knowledge that you get actually comes from once you start working in the field, once you get a good job. That's when you actually start learning about your career. Until then, it's just like, I don't know, getting ready to learn, knowing learning how to learn, I guess would be the best way to put it. So in my opinion, college really is all about making contacts, and for that reason, I think the biggest tip that I can give anybody that's, you know, either thinking about going to college, or they're just starting, or, you know, they're in their first couple years, treat it like Facebook. That's the analogy someone gave to me. I don't have a Facebook account, but treat it like Facebook. Make as many friends as possible, even though they're not your friends, just so later on the line you have a whole bunch of contacts. Especially the teachers. You want to get on their good side, because believe it or not, they actually do have the power to, if they so choose, to flunk you if they want, even though they're not supposed to. But I have experienced this personally firsthand. Yeah, long story short, one of my douchebag roommates decided to blame everything on me, and so he was the guy that was getting drunk every day, doing drugs every day, and then, you know, his excuse to his instructors on why he smelled like pot was because his roommate, aka me, was partying all the time, and yeah, it didn't end up pretty. But, you know, getting on the good side of your teachers actually does a lot more than, you know, make up for good grades. If you're in a university, most university professors are actually doing studies and whatnot. And so they're actually in the field. So once you graduate, they know people. They can help you get a job and everything, which is really awesome. Sort of the same thing about your fellow students. You know, if you get to know the people that are actually serious about their school life, one, they'll be able to help you out to get good grades, and two, they're probably going to be the head, you know, they'll make it to the top, more than likely. So yeah, I think the biggest advice that I can give anybody is to not take school life so seriously. You know, even though your parents think that you should go in and hit the books 24/7, that actually sort of hurts you in a lot of ways. Go out there, have fun, make it to some parties, but do not party for the sake of partying. You know, don't go to a party to get drunk because you think you failed an exam. No, don't do that. That's sort of like going to the company Christmas party and getting drunk. You don't want to be that guy or that girl. Instead, go there, make friends, find out who's serious about their school life, hang out with those guys, and just have fun. You know, they say that high school is the best 4 years of your life. Well, it's the best 4 years of your life until you get to college. And then college will be the best 6 to 8 years of your life. Until you get an awesome job and, you know, make your life the way you want it to be, if you can do that. So that is ilikadapai's outlook and tips for enjoying college. Peace.